It should be good now. Could you, on your phone or something, go to my YouTube channel and see if it's there normally?
Yeah, just give me a second. I'm getting attacked by a baby zombie. God, this game is so annoying, bro. I think baby zombies should just be removed from the game, bro. Like, I can't even open a fucking chest in this stupid fucking game, bro.
Is it turning day or night?
Turning night.
I'm just gonna stay in this.
Like, dude, that's just so fucking annoying, bro. Let me fucking sleep. How's the bed too far away, bro? Yo, bro, you're fucking hitting me out of fucking bed. You little fucking piece of shit. Bro, I fucking hate you, bro. Why the fuck did they make the baby zombie able to take so many fucking hits? The hitbox is so small, and he's so fucking fast. And now that's a creeper hole that I have to fix. God, I hate this game, bro. I hate this game. I hate this game, bro. Like, there's literally nothing fun about the beginning of Minecraft, bro.
There's just the adventuring spirit. You just gotta hope you can make it last.
There's not even that right now, bro. Like, I know where I'm supposed to be. But these motherfuckers, bro, I'm literally in a chest, and all of a sudden I got a fucking baby zombie and his fucking dad over here fucking attacking me, bro. I have no health, no armor, no weapons. I was trying to craft a fucking bed, bro.
Did you get it till morning? Did you sleep?
Yeah, it's morning. You can come back now.
So last time I was on, a bunch of people started messaging me, and so I put myself in a hole in the ground, and it turns out I have no food in my inventory, and it was nighttime.
You starved to death, huh?
I was losing hunger bars and hearts. I am a little nervous. There's going to be a creeper as soon as I get up there. Alright.
I fucking got blown up by a creeper, and now I can't find the hole.
Oh yeah, you're still here. Cool.
Where did he kill me at?
I wonder if this is supposed to be a face that she planted these down in. It was supposed to resemble a face.
What the fuck kind of face?
I don't think it is, but I think she usually does stuff like that.
I cannot find the fucking creeper explosion, bro.
Out of sight, out of mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay. If someone finds it, we'll blame Junior.
Whoever found it.
Why'd you do this? It's like you smelt it, you dealt it type deal.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to make my bed red. Okay. Now I'm putting my bed right next to yours so I don't get nightmares.
Creeper hole.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah.
The grass was hiding it. Alright. So it looks like, what's-her-face didn't build the house.
Yeah, that's okay.
But that's fine. What kind of house do we want, Lewis? Do you want to build like a Viking house like you did on that one world?
That would be cool. What I'm most concerned about right now, because I'm pretty behind people, like Deathlord was, dude, when I seen Deathlord for the first time after logging on, she was wearing netherite. I was like, what the fuck? But
This must be a new feature.
I think that's because the realm got left on peaceful, though, and people abused the fuck out of that.
Yeah, I think you should reset the realm.
Okay.
Which plan? Can't have anyone getting ahead of you.
Did you check the YouTube channel and see if it's all good?
Oh yeah, my bad, bro. I completely forgot. I'm about to do that right now. What's your channel called? Is it just Lewis Syfer?
Yeah.
I can't remember if I'm subscribed to you or not.
Wow.
I just can't remember. I don't even know if I've looked at this yet. Okay. I just subscribed to you. My bad. Which one are we looking for? The live?
Yeah, there should be a live stream.
Yeah, it's live.
Can you hear the audio? There should be a delay, but can you hear the audio and stuff?
Yeah. Damn, my mic is trash, bro.
It sounds perfectly fine in the call.
Okay, that's good. Because it sounds like one of those, like, fucking, like, McDonald's fucking mics. Yeah, bro.
Alright, so I think what we really need to do, right, is we need to catch up to other people, so we need to spend a good time going mining, and then potentially trying to... I don't feel like going to the end yet, but God, dude, going to a deep dark is gonna suck.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab some fucking food.
I got some food cooking. Now I'm gonna go fishing for now. Hopefully I'll fish up an enchanted rod and get some enchanting books. Not the most efficient way to do it, but...
It's better when there's no path to success. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start mining then. Find a hole and dig. I need to get tools first.
Yeah, if you wanted to start a staircase mine down, that would be amazing, preferably. You might want to, you know, count your steps. You can go down to bedrock and count up, or go to ocean level and count down.
I think I'll do bedrock and count up, to be honest. Even though you technically have to do more work, you can work faster without counting. I didn't even know that I didn't have work yesterday, bro. Like, I woke up, bro. No, I didn't. But I woke up, I checked my schedule to, like, see who I was working with that day, because that's what I usually do. Bro, I didn't even have work, bro. I was looking at the schedule for the wrong week. So I was like, sitting here, I'm like, damn, bro. I got a whole day of no plans now, bro. And I literally just sat there and I played Ark Survival Evolved all day.
Oh, so about the job, I actually lost the other job.
You lost the moving one?
Yeah.
Damn, bro. They didn't like the way you carried them couches, bro.
It's actually funny because, because that was actually like something that happened.
Yeah, they probably just didn't want to get sued by you.
By me.
They see him over here freaking lifting all this heavy shit. They just see a fucking workman's comp in training right there, bro.
Well, that wasn't exactly what happened. So, like, there were specific forms. So, like, one of them was called a 45. One of them was called an Air 45. The Air 45 was the only one I messed up at all. So, like, there's an Air 45 and 45 is identical, just one's in the air, you know? So it sounds way more complicated, but it's honestly probably
Is it when you're holding something at a 45-degree angle?
Yes, but you kind of gotta, like, turn and you can't do it by yourself. It's a two-man lift. Yeah, so what happened, right, was we were doing the Air 45, and basically, like, the person that initially lifts it in the air, he doesn't have to change his grip or his holding whatsoever. He's got to, like, kind of hold it in a way to help align your, because you got to change your hold of it when it's in the middle of the air. And whenever I had to change mine, I don't know, like, it just didn't make sense to me in the moment or something, so I just didn't even attempt it, and essentially I bear hugged an entire dresser and squeezed it between my palms, but fortunately, due to my large hand size, it actually helped out a lot, and that wasn't the reason I got...
capable of greatness, where others are not!
I actually kind of felt bad, because I was like, damn, dude, now I'm going to be expected to do this shit.
The complete opposite.
But anyways, that actually had nothing to do with it. My boss from the other job, he called me, and he, like, basically offered me a lot more money and stuff to not leave.
Hell yeah, bro. So you got a raise and more hours at the previous job?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Are you at 6 days a week, or are you at 5?
It's never under 6. It was 7 for the first few months, and then it went down, and then it turned out he was paying me too much, and someone, like, finally, like, audited the budget, basically, and seen that I was getting paid more than what technically should have been allowed for me to be getting paid. So he then had to bring me down to 6 days a week. But now he offered for me to work 6 days a week, but work multiple times on. So, like, I'm gonna be making more money than before, but this is actually gonna sound really messed up. His plan is actually to take money away from my coworker and give it to me.
How hours work, man.
What?
That's how hours work. There's only so much payroll that can go around. They can't just infinitely schedule people.
Yeah. Yeah, my boss actually told me yesterday that he said he was about ready to quit because, I mean, that dude hasn't had a single day off or vacation in over 4 years. Like just to put the, like, I mean, that guy works 7 days a week and he will literally work from, like, he'll take breaks and have downtime, but he essentially, you know, he does work a minimum 10 to 12 hours Monday through Sunday. And he finally was supposed to take a full week vacation where he had no work at all. He's worked every single day since then. And he's asked his boss to help him out and, like, you know, kind of take the workload. And the dude was like, oh, I can't work in the evenings. I'm only available in the morning and afternoon. And the dude's far as fuck away, so he can't even go to the other stores or anything.
Right. Man, that's fucking bullshit, bro.
Yeah, so the guy above him is essentially just a useless son of a bitch.
That's usually how it ends up being in a lot of companies. I feel like the guy at the very top is the most useless, and it's usually the guy that is second below him is the one actually doing everything. Because you get to a certain point in whatever business that you're running where you've delegated off all of the major responsibilities because you're making enough money to essentially just sit on your ass and own everything.
Pressing OK on a keyboard or answering a few phone calls.
Like, yeah, the paperwork side of it sucks, but like, it's way easier than actually doing the work. So they'd rather sit there and have their 50 hours of work be in the office, making sure shit runs smoothly on the business side, than to ever demean themselves with the actual labor again. Like, it's like they view it as below them once they get to that point. But it's like, bro, you can...
when the person is earning a salary. Like, once people earn a salary instead of an hourly rate, that's like where their productivity shit really goes downhill.
Hopefully the zombie doesn't break us out of the fucking bed. Wait, how is he burning? It's raining. Oh, it just took a second. Okay, I finally got my tools.
Dude, that creeper explodes. I'm done for.
Man, I wish there was a way to make creepers not explode without fucking turning off cheats or turning off achievement.
Bucket. Let it explode once in the water.
No, but they like, you can go into the settings of the game. I've done it on a couple of my worlds. Like, if you go into the like, you know how when you have cheats on, you can like type in the chat with like slash whatever, and like you can make commands. Yeah. There's commands where you can make it so that mobs can't grief. So creepers will explode, but their explosions won't do any damage to any structures. But it takes off achievements. Even though I don't know what the big deal is about achievements, because I've been playing this shit for literally years, and I've gotten like 10 fucking achievements. So, like, Minecraft achievements are like actually fucking useless, bro.
Well, it's really hard because, like, people like, there are definitely those players out there that like to have them all, but as gaming progresses, like back in the day, the PS3, Xbox 360, like early days, people used to care about that a lot. Not so much these days. Like, that's another thing. Like, back in the day, people used to genuinely care about their gamer score, like legitimately care. And that'd be people, like, there'd be guys that would be a fucking full-time welder, and they would, you know, they would put all the work in to get to 100,000 gamer score. Like, that person doesn't exist in today's gaming. But with like games like Minecraft, right, every update is new achievements as well. So it's like, yeah, it's like when I started playing Minecraft, there was like 20 or 30 achievements. And these days,
there's like
I don't even
dozens,
know what
bro.
there's that. I know it's over 100. I had them all at like one point, like the PS3 Hexfrost account, I got them all on there. My original Xbox account on the Xbox 360, I got them all. And then I got them all on the Xbox One. And then in Lincoln's Land, I was like 3 away from getting them on the account that got banned. But obviously there's been so many updates, so they've added way more since then.
You can't catch up. It'd be too much work. Fuck. Alright, I'm about to go start digging down to bedrock. Because it's Y minus 52, right?
58.
58. And the lowest you can go is 60?
Well, it depends, because bedrock doesn't spawn in at a consistently same height, but you want to stand at 58. It's a strip mine, essentially. So just go to bedrock and count, like, up 2 or 3.
Where should I put this?
I think I know a good spot. I'll be over there in just a second.
I think I got a good spot too, but I'll wait to see yours. Wait, someone already started.
That's just because there's like a little thing there. Let's see.
Man, I wish I could participate in one of those big ass YouTube videos where they have like thousands of people in one server. That should sound so fun. But you have to be like a different level of unemployed, I feel like, to like
pull it
contribute.
off.
Yeah, bro, because like you even miss one day and you've missed so much shit, bro. Genuinely.
Alright. This looks as good as I can get it for now.
I don't think my girlfriend would appreciate me fucking sitting there playing nothing but Minecraft for like 2 weeks straight, except for going to work. She'd be pissed, bro. I don't even think I'd have a girlfriend by the end of that.
Alright. I would say go start over here, because this might be where we're building a house. And this is basically like the 7,000 exactly. So I think if we go right across this water over here, that'd be ideal.
Okay. I can already see a fantastical bridge across this place.
No depth strider sucks.
Bear's used to fucking gliding through the water.
Yeah, this looks really good. Look at that, already struck a wall.
It's a good look. We're gonna be real lucky.
Did you see that meme I posted? I had mentioned Fredo in it.
Not yet.
This morning.
Oh, definitely not. Let me take a look though.
You gotta listen to it. You have to have the audio on.
Where the fuck did I put my phone? Oh, it's right here. Man, you're about to be leaving me in the dust, bro. Let's see here. Dude, I keep seeing these controllers on TikTok that like you can like there's a button you can press and whatever input you are using while you press that button, it repeats that input automatically. So like you can like start going forward.
Right? Isn't what that's called? It's called a script. Yeah. That's what I got.
Yeah, I think so.
On Call of Duty a lot. Like all the better players would say that they would call me a script kid as a way of insulting me, since like my accuracy was consistent and the angles I'd peek.
I don't see anything wrong with it in single player games. I do see the issues with it in like a competitive scene though. But like in something like this, bro, like I would love to just like script moving forward and the fucking just have to hold down on my trigger or something. Or I wonder if you can script 2 buttons at the same time, bro. That'd be cool. Just infinitely. God damn, we ain't even close.
No, you're not.
It's gonna be a long time before we hit bottom. We built this city. Bro, I'm always here at the very beginning, and I feel like the very end of the world, but never in the middle.
Oh, thank God, I got iron. Oh, what
Wait, is this a realm
shit?
yet, or is it still just your world? Okay.
Bro, I'm on a block that I don't recognize.
Is it something new? Oh crap, my shit just broke.
It's called sulfur. Oh, this is like one of the... I was told these things are super rare.
Okay, that's what's up.
I'm just gonna leave it.
We should take it with us.
Well, I think it indicates like where you can get those... Oh, what the hell is this shit called? Now there's Cinnabar. You want some Cinnabar?
I don't know what Cinnabar is, but that sounds cool.
It's like red clay bricks.
Interesting.
Oh shit, I'm gonna die.
How did you just survive?
The totem in
How
my
do
left hand.
I? Oh, actually,
Yes.
that's why I'm mining from the side. I'm not directly mining down.
Yeah, I wasn't meaning to stand on the block, but I was doing some. I was not gonna lie, I was sexing somebody. All right. Ooh, okay. I'm in a big ass cave. If you wanted, I was gonna say you probably don't even got the iron. I probably can't even pillar up to it because skeletons will shoot me down.
I can drop you stuff.
There is
that-
a abandoned mine shaft. I've got some iron I can smelt on. I'm gonna try to find some iron veins in here.
Okay, you just keep doing the mine shaft, and I'll keep digging down to bedrock.
Yeah, I thought as soon as the totem popped, there were skeletons shooting at me, and I thought I was done for, but I was able to dodge the arrow.
Log real quick. Just, I'll be back in a moment. Damn, I see exactly where you fell too. That's so treacherous, bro.
I think there's a baby zombie sprinting up on me.
I think that just might be the end of you right there, bro. A baby zombie will put an end to all of your plans quicker than anything in this game.
Holy shit, yeah, it is a baby zombie. Okay, I got 3 diamonds. I'm gonna try to get the others over here. But there's a lot of zombies. So I'm just gonna detect you much further away than the mobs if you didn't know. Oh, god damn it.
I didn't know.
Okay, I got 5 diamonds. My pickaxe, you can only see like a slither of a red health bar. I just want to get some lapis. That's all I want.
He just needs just a little bit. He ain't asking for much.
There's no lapis in this place.
I found a singular block of redstone.
I literally thought I was standing on the block above too, so I didn't fall down, but I'm glad I did. I did get nervous though when I first started falling. There's some more diamonds here. I'm not gonna grab them though. Well, I'm at 5. I probably should.
Like, no scarier feeling in a video game than falling in Minecraft and just knowing that.
Got nothing to stop it. Damn, dude, there really is no... Okay, well, I just found more diamonds and things. My plan was to just get... Was 2 for an enchanting table. My plan was to get... Yeah, there's a bunch of diamonds. Oh, I found lapis, thank god.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna try to get 1 pickaxe and get it to Silk Touch or Fortune, and then mine the others.
Okay, bet. Will you be able to find your way back?
Yes.
Dude, I need to make a compass, bro.
Those only point to your spawn. It doesn't tell you direction.
Yeah, but you can set your compass to wherever you want. You can use the lodestones, and you can set it to a lodestone.
I'm in a
Then
real bad spot here.
Different
I
compasses
got no
be set
coal
to
on the way
locations.
down. I've got no coal on me. Just gonna make the diamond pick now.
He's just gonna bite it. I wonder what Y level I'm at right now.
God, there's so many out there.
Man. That's so crazy, bro. I can't believe that.
This is an insane risk. Are you shitting me? I'm not even sure if that was a mine shaft I seen up there as well. I thought it was, but I think it might be those sulfur blocks. So I don't have any torches, but I was able to make a flint and steel. So if I can kill the mobs that are around the area, fire spreads are turned off, so flint and steel will never go out. I can use that and rely on that to light to stop them from spawning in. And there's a huge iron vein. So if I can just clear that area and mine that iron, that would really help out.
Sorry, what'd you ask of me? I was
just
responding.
explaining my plan.
Oh, okay.
Damn it.
Loki, I see exactly how you accidentally fell, bro, because I just made the same mistake, except I wasn't, like, over anything. Peaceful!
I found an entrance into the mine shaft. Oh, and I found lapis. Alright.
Hell yeah.
Come on, have some diamonds in this.
You're in business, bro.
Torches. Name tags is craftable apparently now, but I'm still gonna take that name tag. Oh, get the hell out of here. That is some risky business. It's one of those.
Did you
I
almost
see a
die
name
again?
tag. I see a name tag. You want to get up? You want to get up here?
Oh, hello.
Here, I'll try to. Holy shit! I'm getting the rainbow connection, bro. They're showing me the rough stuff.
Oh, there's more lapis right here. I can't mine it though, because I only got stone, but...
I think stone can mine lapis, it just can't mine redstone.
I'm not even gonna risk it. I'll let you take it. Because now we have a nice way back. We can safely transport ourselves to and from. Hell yeah, I picked the right level. I knew it. Isn't a sword the quickest way? Yep, there we go. And then I'm gonna plug up this water.
I'm mining to you. I was there. I mined some of it and decided not to bother going all the way because I seen the water.
I plugged up
You
the
got
water.
no armor?
Hell no, bro.
Alright, I got a plan.
I hope it's a good one.
Start mining the wood blocks.
What do we need the wood for?
So I can burn iron to get you armor?
Mm. Oh, look at that. There's even more iron up here. Why does coal become like the rarest substance of all time when you get down to levels like this, bro?
Yeah, it kinda sucks.
You'll find every rare ore in the game, but no coal. Well, I guess it wouldn't make sense for coal to be down here anyways. There's no way for it to form, I guess. I never really thought about that, low-key. Oh, hell no!
Okay, so the huge iron vein that I wasn't able to get to because it was too treacherous. I still recall how to get to it. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Lord have mercy. Okay. So now I just need to get to it. This looks like this would be the safest plan. Oh, your hunger bar's full?
Yeah.
You might get shot down. I'm trying to like take a path to... Alright, we still gotta get a little exposed here. The huge iron was down here by my fire. See, I made a flint and steel because I didn't have any torches, so they wouldn't spawn over here so I could mine this iron.
That's actually really smart. I never thought of doing that.
Well, fire fades super fast, but fire spreads are kept off, so it will never go away. Look at that son of a bitch! That sulfur just fell into... Look at that! Sulfur's over there falling into it. Alright, there's more diamonds up there. I kind of... fuck it. We'll get enough. We'll be fine. We'll just mine the diamonds now. Okay, it appears there was just one diamond. Typical. Alright, let's get you in some armor. Let's just go in here.
Make a little hidey hole. My favorite. How? Dude, I love having my gamma turned all the way up. Like, I can see in here like it's daytime.
Do you have iron ingots you can put in there? Iron ore? Raw iron?
I got hella.
Don't take it out though, I need the XP so I can enchant this pickaxe.
I have a helmet.
Dude, there was one time. Do you ever talk back like when you're applying to jobs or in interviews or anything?
Talk back like sass him back.
Yeah, so like for an example, I applied to this job, right? And it was paying state minimum wage. And when I applied,
Okay. What's that? Isn't state minimum wage in Missouri like 15?
Now it is. It wasn't at the time.
Oh.
But anyways, so it was the owner of the company, small company, was interviewing me, and he was like, "So we're really looking for somebody with experience, and I want this, 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 and this on the resume." I said, "Well, the job listed entry level," and he said, "Well, entry level just means it doesn't need a degree. It doesn't mean it doesn't need experience." And then, so I was like, I was just pissed off. Usually I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't be a dick about it. But I was just pissed off because I felt like he was wasting my time. So I then said to him, entry level means you can enter at any level, actually. And I told him, I was like, so to clarify, it's not entry level. You claim it is. You're just listing as entry level because it's not requiring a degree. So that is correct. So, okay. So why is it still only paying a minimum wage? And he didn't answer. So that was the only time I'd ever done that.
Because he's a clown. He deserved that. You don't get to pay people minimum wage as an entry level position unless there's no experience required. Unless it's literally that person's first job in that field. Who the fuck is coming here with experience to go work for your broke ass, bruh?
For minimum
Nobody.
wage. Experience
Nobody.
required, but you're
Nobody,
minimum
bro.
wage.
Motherfuckers be needing an employee, but don't have the money to fucking hire an employee, bro. So don't fucking waste everyone's fucking time with a fucking interview process that's gonna clearly go nowhere, bro. That would have pissed me all the way off, bro. You're 100% justified, bro. Man, I don't even know how you get interviews like that, bro. Every time I get to an interview, bro, like it's like a genuine like person that's looking for people and like wants to hire people. Like I usually get the job when I get the interview. I can't think of a single time where I've had a job interview and I didn't get that job.
I'm gonna let this creep
Like,
explode. Oh, shit,
people always describe to me like these fucking like these interviewers, and it's just like I'm so glad I've never had to deal with anything like that. Like the worst interview I ever had was a meth head, and she gave me the job on the spot, bro, and that was very concerning. That was at Duncan. Oh my god, that spider just hit me into the fucking water, bro. Yo, that was crazy, bro. I thought I was dead, bro.
Okay, so
I don't
this
know.
height down here, if we go down there and we just start staircasing down, they'll get. Oh shit! You know what? I'm gonna grab those diamonds.
I don't think I like Minecraft or the gameplay of Minecraft. I think I just like the social aspect of it.
Yeah.
Because I can't say that I'm having fun right now. I can't say that it's even fun for me to like do anything in this game that actually involves the gameplay loop. More diamonds right here. And there's diamonds down there. There's just diamonds everywhere, bro. I low-key should have probably got a pickaxe, but it's fine. I'm just gonna protect you. I'll be your bodyguard.
Where were you seeing the other diamonds at? Was it up above the water?
Yeah, it was on the water, you see? Like,
Oh, yeah.
how it's just directly above us.
As long as I don't get hit by a skeleton, I should be able to get that. All that for one fucking diamond?
Damn. Not even a vein. How many diamonds do you have now?
I have 9 on me. You picked up that one, right?
Nice. No.
What the hell?
Did it fall into the water?
It did fall. I assumed you picked it up.
I see it. I got it.
Let's see.
The water
I
was
don't have
flowing and it pushed it
much
away.
lapis.
How much lapis do you need?
I mean, 3 might honestly be enough. I just need to keep re-rolling the pickaxe until we get either Fortune or Silk Touch. Don't go down there.
Oh shit. Too late. Damn, that's like a whole mob.
Here, come. Let's just go back. Let's just staircase mine. Is that a diamond? That looks like a diamond.
Yep. I feel like diamonds are so plentiful at whatever level we're on. You got zombies going in that hole with you.
Holy shit. I'm on 3 hearts. I don't know how the fuck he was able to hit me. I was crouched.
I feel like I'm playing Fortnite right now.
I don't know how I was taking damage. I was crouched the whole time.
I don't know, maybe I hit you through his hitbox? I'm not sure.
Alright, I should be able to make it back to where we need to go.
I'm gonna play Mass Effect tonight. Oh shit, I got shot back into the hole. I keep getting trapped into the hole, bro, dude.
There's a shit.
Skeletons are so fucking annoying, bro. Like, remove them from the fucking game, bro.
That one has an enchanted bow.
Like, that's just so annoying, bro.
Holy
like,
shit, there's a
this game
creeper
is
and a bunch of
objectively
zombies up there now.
ass, bro. What the fuck is this, bro?
Alright, I got them all aggroed to me.
Does anyone else want to come into the fucking hole?
You know, they all want to get in your hole, bro.
Yeah, they all trying to come in my hole, bro.
Alright, just follow the torches. We'll just staircase mine down here. Dude, that was insane.
We're out of here.
That was insane, dude.
It's like the worst thing I've ever had to do in Minecraft, bro. Top 5. I got the fucking Bonnie Blue experience in Minecraft, bro.
Alright.
Now we're back to mining down to fucking to Y level fucking 58 or whatever the fuck we're getting to. How are we ever gonna find our way back down here, bro? This is gonna be the shittiest mine ever.
It'll be alright.
We're gonna have to like fucking like have like a fucking designated tour guide every time you wanna fucking go down here, bro, and get some shit. Maybe signs, leave torches along the way. No coordinates changes a lot of things, bro.
Yeah, it does.
Like, how the fuck, like, I don't know if this is about to be, like, the most retarded fucking question ever, bro, but, like, how the fuck did we assign coordinates to the Earth? Like, you know what I mean, bro? Like, the Earth just exists, bro. Like, when did we decide that we needed coordinates? You know what I mean? Like, at what point in human development were people looking at maps, and they were like, you know what? Like, we should probably, like, standardize this in some way.
Let's go up one more.
Like, was that in the last 100 years? The last 1,000? Like, I feel like that's not too complicated, but I feel like the means to do it at a meaningful scale to, like, actually make it usable would just be so hard.
Well,
like, did that only happen when we got satellites?
People would do it with, like, maps. So, like, whenever you're using a map, essentially the first person... Because, like, so basically there'd be one explorer, right? And he or that group would be sent out. And then on the map, they would track the coordinates. And then their original map will get brought back, and they'd be, like, made copies and stuff, and then you just kind of go from there. So you need a pickaxe?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna make you a diamond one.
Just for me? I'm getting spoiled. Did you pick it back up?
No.
Oh, no. It's mine. There we go.
So you should mine... Honestly, you could mine that direction. I mine this direction.
We're already there?
Yeah.
You've been counting?
I went to bedrock.
Oh, you did? Man, I didn't even peep, bro. Now we're working.
Yep.
Slaving mines.
this redstone. I'm gonna mine it for the levels.
Damn, I'm gonna make a a chest in the middle real quick so that we can oh, what's it called? We can store some stuff down here. Cause my inventory is already almost full.
Yeah, I got one slot open.
I'm about to just make like 2 double chests. I think I like strip mining more than I like 90% of the activities in this game.
My favorite part of the realm was hearing people beg to have their occurrences revoked, or to be let back in the realm.
Wow.
In terms of in-game playing, it's probably, if you already got an elytra and a bunch of fireworks, going and grabbing the other elytras so no one can get them, or fishing.
Wow. What wholesome activities, bro. I just don't even think it gets more wholesome than that, bro. Just any way that you can inflict pain and suffering upon other people, and don't forget fishing. Fishing's good too.
I call it, what I do, right, is especially if I can pull this off like very early game, like maybe the 3rd day or so of the realm existing, you know, what I like to do is I stockpile the shit. So I'll spend like a good 4 hours just killing creepers with gunpowder, looting 3, getting gunpowder, right? Turn them into fireworks. And then I send, you know, myself, somebody else I know won't just be handing them out like they're candy. I'll send that person out, and we'll go, if we can, we'll go to 100,000 blocks in every direction, taking all the end city loot, even if we don't need to take all the loot, but certainly grab all the elytras and never give them out. I call it Operation Equity Theft.
Jesus, bro. That's your favorite thing to do in this game?
Operation Equity Theft, you know it.
Damn, bro. You know what I never thought, bro? How are we supposed to make secret bases like we did on all the other ones if we're fucking streaming everything, bro?
I actually had a hidden one in the last one. It was called the Vault. And it was like the reserves of child labor force. I would just never go there. Only Tricky Dick was the only other person to know its location. And that was where we had like, child labor force surplus and stuff. I guess I mean, Toxic should have been made aware of it, but last time I let her in on some secret, she fucking, whenever I kicked her out of the realm, she told members about it, so.
Toxic is just lame. I do not like that person at all.
I like her. I think she's great.
Why?
I'll tell you the reasons in just a second. I'm gonna go get some green tea. Like the
does sound really good.
Lipton, so it's like sweet iced green tea. Oh, it's amazing. I'll be right back.
Okay. Like this. Are we positive that we're on the right level, bro?
I'm back. You there?
Yeah, bro. I think we were up too high, Lewis.
Oh, you might want to go down 1 or 2 blocks then.
I went down 3 more blocks, and it's still above bedrock.
I can't tell where the hell I boxed myself in at. Let's see.
Yeah, I just went 3 blocks slower.
Yeah, I just did too. So for the toxic thing, right? Man. Alright, I guess I'll start with why don't you like her? I know that she's a little different than like, you know...
Just all of her actions, really. Everything I've ever heard of her doing, I've disagreed with. There's literally, I can't even remember a single instance where you've told me something that she was doing. I'm like, yeah, that was a smart decision that someone should have fucking done.
I mean, you might think this is either the greatest idea or the worst idea ever, but a little while ago, I actually haven't saw the new members, so I guess if they watch this video, they'll find out, but I haven't discussed it, like, publicly or openly in this realm yet. But back when Toxic was the queen, we had this idea of making child labor force 100% voluntary.
It should be.
But to incentivize people to join it, there were some conditions. So for an example, only members who opted into child labor force were eligible for promotions, and only members who opted into child labor force were eligible to have their occurrences revoked.
Fair.
And that was something that she was in favor of. I mean, that was over a year ago. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, the whole situation with Toxic is a little weird, right? Because it's like, I mean, I kicked her out, and I kicked her out for a reason.
What was the reason?
It's kind of a long story.
Well, it's not like we don't have a shortage of time. There's 6 hours you could work.
Okay, so I guess I'll give you a little bit of an introduction. So, whenever it comes to, I hate to put it this way because I feel like this is wrong or it's bad to say or it's sexist or whatever, and I'm not necessarily proud of this, but I'll just, you know, I won't bullshit you on it. So, whenever it comes to meeting new members that are women, whether I admit this or not, it always crosses my mind, like, is this person, you know, because of our ranks, right? This is back when we had the chess ranks. Now, we don't have those anymore, but during that time is what I mean. So, I mean, it always crosses my mind if, like, whenever you meet this new woman, like, obviously I think this about every member. It's not gendered, like a guy too, but I guess a little more so just because there's not as many. But whenever there's a new woman who joins the realm, or like joins from looking for group posts particularly, I always wonder, like, is this person a person of interest or a potential candidate for, you know, the queen rank or whatever it is we're using, right? And I think the reason why I think of it that way is because, I mean, like, look, I met Plum through a looking for group post one, like, random Tuesday. I met Cloudy through a random looking for group post. Same thing with Miss Fox.
Everybody you've ever met pretty much has been through random looking for group posts, yeah, male or female.
There's been, yeah, right, yeah. And, you know, there's been very few people from, like, I've recruited, like, sometimes I've recruited my boss's kids to child labor force. It's like, those are, like, 8-year-old students, you know what I mean? Like, they're not moot candidates. So anyways, I very, very rarely, whenever you know, there is a new woman that I meet, I think, like, oh yeah, this is actually going to be, you know, this is going to turn out to be a worthwhile investment. I hate to put it that way, but I don't know how else to phrase this. Well, whenever I met Toxic, I really did think that, like, she actually had real potential. And like, I don't know if you know this, I've admitted it to you a few times over the years. Not sure if it's something you remember, but like, I'm kind of more a dick to people when they're doing the journey. Like, I'll say more passive-aggressive things, I'll ignore them more, I'll be more condescending. Like, I'm kind of like intentionally more of a dick during the time of them, or less helpful or whatever. Because the whole point is trying to incentivize them to give up. And so with Toxic, the night that I met her, there was 3 other people. One of them gave up pretty much immediately. And so it was her and 2 other people. And, you know, 2 hours goes by. I basically didn't say a word at all. But she was like being very helpful. Like, she was explaining shit in the game that I didn't even know. And she was being very helpful to those 2 people who fucking suck. Like, they were terrible people that were doing the journey. And, you know, that stood out to me a little bit. And then the other 2 people, they tapped out. And I literally sat there for 20 minutes in silence. It was just her and I in the party. And I was like, I guess I should start talking to her. Because, like, out of everybody, she's the only one left. So it's been so long, she's probably not going to give up now. And there's no point in ignoring her existence anymore. Like, you know. So
yeah.
we started talking. And she was asking me all these questions about the realm and the ranks and the history of the realm and stuff, and I explained it all to her. That's kind of usually a good sign, because it shows the person's like interested or wants to know, for the most part. Sometimes it's just bitches or wanting that information so they can tweak out on you over there being other women. That's happened a lot, not naming names, but you already know.
Yeah, bro. Fucking bitch ass fucking
Yeah. So, like, I kind of got the sense, like, basically from the beginning, that, yeah, like, Toxic is definitely one of the people that definitely has potential. But at the time, there was this one woman already in the realm that I was already talking to, because this was the first realm where it's, like, both Miss Plum and Cloudy, and pretty much all the other queens were not in contact with me at all. That is so weird. Something that's been standing up for 6 months in my room just fell down out of nowhere.
It was her.
As soon as it
She's
gets
astral
finished,
projecting into your room, Lewis, bro. One of them is.
I seen the reflection, like the shadow movement. I was like, what the hell is that? I look over, and it's just this, like, 3x5 board just falls.
What if someone is astral projecting into your space right now, Lewis, and they accidentally just knock some shit over, bro?
So anyways, though, so with Toxic, right, I thought, yeah, she probably is a pretty good candidate for a higher rank, but there was already this woman, because at this time, I was not in contact, like, there was no former queens, as back when I saw the chess rank, so there's no former queens in the realm. The only one that was talking to me at that time was, you know, Miss Fox would message me every now and again. Oh, and Kiwi, I guess. And that, you know, that was it. And like Kiwi, I knew for a fact Kiwi's just never gonna get promoted again. Like, ever. But I didn't want to, like, tell her that, because I knew it would make her feel depressed. And so, but I was talking to this other girl about promoting her, not Toxic, I mean the other woman, that is. And, you know, I was working with her and, like, getting her ready for the position and stuff. And then Toxic joined. And then, you know, I don't know if this is related, because I've actually never spoken to her since this day. But ever since Toxic joined, and that woman seen me spending time with her, she left the realm and never contacted me since then. So,
jealousy.
I did piss her off one night, like, a lot. And maybe that was
that?
Because she did something wrong, and I was trying to correct her, and she told me to leave her alone, and then I kept explaining to her what she needed to do differently. And that was when Toxic
was not listening.
I don't give a fuck. Like, if you do something incorrectly, and I, like, it's not like, I was like, why? Like, it's not, like, it's one thing when you're like, why the fuck? Like, that's not how I address it. I was like, look, here's what you did wrong, here's what you need to keep in mind. And it made her upset, and she said, leave her alone. And no. Because I want this to be fixed. I mean, like, you think if you get this promotion in the realm, like, I promise you I'm the best fucking person here for you to deal with. You know what I mean? If that's too much for her, get the fuck out, you're useless. So, yeah, so she unadded me and she left and I've never spoken to her since then.
Just like that, it was all over.
Yeah. So Toxic got promoted. This was back when we had the main bitch pawn rank. And Toxic got promoted to that. And she was in that rank for a little while. And by that point, I already knew, like, she was definitely the best queen candidate we had. And I knew that, like, even if
Finding anymore.
Plum or Cloudy came back, I would pick her over
I've
them.
used third, and I haven't found a single block, bro. I think we're genuinely better off just cave exploring for ore at this
I'm
point.
not getting shit. I've got redstone and that's it.
I think they might have changed the way that ores spawn, bro.
Maybe.
I
I
don't
mean, caves are good because it's like an open chunk, you know what I mean? So you get to see it immediately. But yeah, I'll come back.
I don't think that the old tricks work in the new game, bro.
Old dogs gotta learn new tricks.
I think so, bro. I think so. Because I literally used a third of my pickaxe and I haven't seen anything, bro. I saw a little bit of redstone at the start. I'm actually gonna Google if they changed the way that ore spawns in Minecraft. What is the most efficient way to mine in Minecraft? What? It still says strip mining is the fucking best way to do it.
At what height?
58 or 59.
Bedrock?
Yeah. The deep slate layer.
Alright, you know what? Let's flip show coordinates on. Let's just... Okay, so we're at negative 55.
And then when I go down here, I'm at 58. Yeah, we were mining at 58.
Yeah, 58. Alright. I'm gonna take it in this direction. Just for a moment. How is there a fucking... Skeletons can't even spawn in 1x2s, bro. Oh, the stairs, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Alright, I'm just gonna go a little bit in this direction. But anyways, right? So Toxic got promoted to the main, well, she was the main bitch pawn. And by that point, I knew that it was pretty much inevitable that she'd become the queen. Because at that point in time, I was really like, that was the longest period of time when I kept the rank vacant. Like, if you remember back in the day, I would fill it literally before the queen left or got kicked out or whatever. But this time, I was
lined up.
Yeah. Well, this time I was like, you know, I wanted to find a new person, and I thought that hopefully the issues of before would kind of stay issues in the past, and it could be just like a fresh new start. But yeah, so eventually Toxic got promoted to the queen. This might sound weird to say, like I've not really admitted this to people, but I guess I'll tell you this. I always had this, like, idea in my head, or fantasy, I guess, where it's like if I had, you know, like a queen member, and her and I started a realm from the beginning, and built it up together, like that sounded like that'd be like the ideal playing experience. And that was something that never really happened, because, I mean, you go all the way back, right? Like, yeah, I technically met Miss Plum the night Wonderland was created, but she was not in that rank until way later on. Cloudy, right? I met her in Wonderland. The realm was already months old by the time I met her. She didn't get promoted until many months later as well. And then, you know, when she joined Wonderland 2.0, the realm had already existed. So, like, it just never turned out where the queen had been there from the beginning. Like, that just never happened, no matter what. And that was something that I always wanted to happen, because I thought it would just make the realm better and more enjoyable. And so, in this realm, I made a huge mistake. I didn't realize how bad of a decision this was. So this seed...
In this realm?
No. This is the one that I met Toxic in. The one that she got promoted to the queen rank in. I made a terrible mistake. So, spawn was 3,000 blocks desert in every single direction. I don't know if you know this, animals don't spawn in the desert. And on top of that, there was no forest in the deserts. There's no trees, no wood. It meant no boating. You had to walk on sand for 3,000 blocks minimum. If you sprinted from the beginning and you stayed sprinting, you would starve to death before you could get out. That's just how it was. And I thought, you know, that's great. It really challenges people. It really, you gotta be committed. We've seen so many people starve to death on that journey. It wasn't even a joke. It was the worst journey I've ever seen in my life. Not even, the distance wasn't that bad. It's just all desert for, like, even if you went the opposite direction, all desert for minimum 3,000 blocks. If you went east, west, north, south, southwest, southeast, you get the point. It did not matter. All
Dude, that sounds like a fun fucking seed to make a map in, though.
It was terrible. But the reason I kept it is because ever since I was a young kid, like ever since 2011, I always had this idea in my head that I wanted to make a world, and the world is all snow. Like, it's all snow everywhere. Well, in that seed, I found a plot of land where it's all snow for 4,000, sometimes 7,000, depending on the direction, blocks in every direction. And
is that where you lived?
Yes. Now, I didn't realize, right, because I've never built up in the snow outside of Minecraft Xbox 360 edition, so I didn't know this, and this was a huge mistake I made. Animals can't spawn in the snow. Creepers can't spawn in the snow. Only strays. If you're on Minecraft Bedrock, the only thing that spawns there is strays. The skeletons give you slowness arrows. So
there's really no animals in the snow.
No, but that wasn't even that bad, right? Because you can farm. Like, yeah, your farm, the water will freeze over, but if you have like glowstone underneath it, not a big deal, right? The reason it was so bad, that meant that there was no creepers for fireworks. Like, you had some
within blocks and blocks and blocks.
Yeah. So
there's just really, like, in my opinion, there's no point in staying in a biome that doesn't revolve around some type of forest.
Yeah, it was really, but I didn't know that when we, like, it took me a few days before I realized for sure that none of them spawned.
Like, that you were genuinely getting fucked.
Yeah, so I did some experiments, like I removed all the snow in certain areas and made it grass and had just enough lights here and there. They still wouldn't spawn in. So that was when I realized, like, we're absolutely screwed, right? But the thing is, the realm had already existed for over a week. There was a bunch of people. We already killed the dragon. We've already had our houses built up. And I didn't want to have the people restart again because I knew it was going to piss everybody off. Well then, you know, Toxic got promoted to the queen. And, you know, this is going to make me sound like a manipulative little fuck. But basically, I pitched the idea to make her feel special and make her think that was kind of like for her and her idea. So I pitched this idea to her. Let's just restart the realm together and it'll be you and I from the beginning. And then we don't got to deal with the snow. We don't got to deal with the strays. No, that was how the realm Valen would start. I'm still not getting shit with redstone. This place is fucked.
Yeah, I don't think that strip mining is the move anymore.
So, yeah, I'm coming back.
I think the AI lied.
So, so Valenwood started, right? But that was how I met her in the introduction. Valenwood was the realm I kicked her out in. So you originally asked me why I kicked her out. I basically had to explain all this to get to that point, that part. Well, I guess I didn't have to, but you know.
It helps for context.
Yeah. So by this point, Toxic is the queen. Taking some of this shit. So do you want me to keep going and explain the situation?
Yeah.
Alright. Do you want to try to go mine in the cave, or do you just want to get out of here?
Do we need any more resources right now?
Not necessarily, no, actually. Maybe
right,
I mean, if we could get more lapis, that'd be good.
Okay. If we can find our ways back to where me and you met up. There's lapis in the area between the original stairway.
Right there.
Okay, we just gotta keep heading back there, and there's guaranteed lapis. It might only be 1 or 2, but it could be a vein. You never know. Okay.
Well, you get
think
like
I have...
3 to 4 guaranteed. Alright, you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So we got to go to the waterfall, go up that, and then we'll be right under the mine shaft. Damn, no depth strider.
Man, you really don't miss it until it's gone.
You can use that to get up. So I can't. Can you just crouch walk backwards, place? It's so hard to do that on keyboard and mouse because I don't have like I have to hold the crouch the whole time.
This way?
Yeah. All right, that should.
Tell me when to stop.
Okay. I think it was this tunnel. I could be mistaken. I think it was this tunnel.
This
right
feels
here.
right.
This is where the water was, I think, that you filled in. Yeah, see, this is where you were originally mining into. Here's some lapis right
Damn,
here.
you really did know the way back. That's the lapis I spoke of. Was it a vein? Oh my god, it was!
A lot. That will really help out.
Dude, I'm actually really happy that that was as big as it was. Okay, let's get the hell out of here, man.
Yeah, so I got 64 and I got 66.
This is where you fucking fell originally, right here.
Oh shit,
Look at him!
Explode. Just let it explode. Crouch and let it explode.
Alright, I'm gonna eat it. There's 2 of them! Diamonds! Look at that! It was quantum, Lewis! Oh my god, and it's a vein. Oh my gosh, 3 whole diamonds, bro. 4? We would have never fucking found that either, bro. They had to have nerfed strip mining in some way, shape, or form, bro.
Yeah,
There's no way that...
Nothing but redstone.
Yeah. But then the second we start going up...
We had no efficiency, though, so that... Like, no efficiency on Deep Slate really sucks. You'll be down there for 40 minutes and go 20 blocks.
Alright, let's see here. Bro, that shit's like trying to fucking dig the underground railway fucking wall. Fucking OG fucking world, bro. Yeah, you can get through, but you're gonna have to dedicate fucking 10 minutes to each obsidian block, bro. Have you ever made a wall like that since, bro?
Yeah.
Just out of pure obsidian?
Oh, hell no.
Because I think the only reason we were able to do that is because it covered a much smaller area. It would be cool, though. Have, like, really tall obsidian walls on one of your fucking things.
Okay, so now we need to work on getting, we need the obsidian, there might be obsidian we can tax. We need to get the books now. So, I'm gonna go plant more sugarcane. We just need to get the books, make them bookshelves, keep re-rolling until we get fortune or silk touch. Preferably fortune first, but not a super big deal. So you would just kill every horse, donkey, mule, and cow you see. So we can get leather up.
I'm killing everything. I didn't know that you get leather from horses.
You thought I'd just kill them for fun?
Is it bad to say kind of?
Dude, Junior's a legitimate psycho. Like, he'll kill, like, baby wolves. You don't even get an XP for that.
Yikes. Sleep with one eye open around that guy.
Alright, but anyway, so the part that led to Toxic getting kicked out, right? So now we're in the Valenwood realm. And... man, I need to be careful what I say here, because I mean...
Because you got Flock listening. You asked me why I don't like her. That's my #1 reason.
It's not...
Everything was just passive.
It's going to the YouTube channel anyways. It's not that. It's just like what I
edit the YouTube channel, bro. You can't edit Flock, bro.
That is true. But like...
What is this thing? Is this a baby horse? It's so cute.
So, with Toxic, right? The reason I'm kind of like, I need to be a little reluctant with what I say is because you'll probably get the wrong idea about her.
If you're telling me something that she did, it's the exact idea I should be getting about her, bro. That's like, oh yeah, bro, this guy just, you know, he just raped somebody. I don't want to tell you about that, though, because you get the wrong idea about him. He's a nice guy otherwise.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
What did she do?
So, of course, starts raining. So, okay, so with Toxic, right? Well, I guess that detail isn't even significant to the story, so I'm just glancing over that part.
Typical.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll just tell you, bro. I'll just tell you what happened. So, with Toxic, right? So, this is when she's the queen. This is during the Valenwood realm, right?
Okay.
And a lot of people at this point in time started to think that she may enjoy my company outside of the realm, so to speak. Now, I'll be honest with you, I never confronted her on that. But like, I think what the case is, right, is she just like, I don't know, bro. It's just weird with her. But anyways, so at this point in time, a lot of the members thought that she liked me on a personal level. Now, I never thought that, but obviously she was treating me differently, and I could tell. But it's like, to be fair, everyone does it. I'm the damn realm mom. Like, it's going to happen naturally. It doesn't necessarily mean anything, right?
Right.
So I wasn't really thinking too much into it, but then a bunch of members were like, you know, bringing it up and stuff. And again,
do you have any iron?
Like none.
Damn.
So it was something that I was aware of. There's already an enchanting table over here. And it's got an anvil and a grindstone and bookshelves. I don't know if it's a level 30 though. It should be able to tell me now. Let's take a look. It doesn't look like that's 15 bookshelves. Oh, a creeper. It looks like a creeper maybe. I don't know. If it's 15 bookshelves, it'll be the maximum level. It is. Awesome. Okay. What XP
oh yeah, that's right. I
level
can
are you?
make bundles.
What's your XP level?
8.
So anyways, right, so that was something that's kind of in the back of my head, because a lot of members are bringing it up, but I thought she was just kind of being friendly. I don't know. I mean, that was always my impression of it. But there were some weird things. Like, for an example, whenever she found out that I was talking to like some of the former queens, she wasn't really thrilled at the idea of them joining the realm. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. I mean, they got kicked out for right? So it's like,
Lewis, you can't just blatantly ignore a signal like that, bro.
That's not even the worst of it, bro.
That's like the one thing you said that does mean something so far.
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean anything it shouldn't, right? There already are villagers over there. One of these might have enchanting abilities. So it's thorns. Just stop running away, bro. Protection. Mending for 12 emeralds. Alright. I like to see. Okay, so anyways. So the weird things with toxic, right? So yeah, so like she didn't want the other like, you know, former queens to be in the realm, and it seemed like it kind of bothered her when I was talking to them. But I didn't think much of that. But then, okay, there was something a little weird, a little weird, right?
Okay.
So one of the members, and I was actually in the party, like this happened literally in front of me, and this was just the first. This happened a bunch of times. So like I told her before she got promoted, I was like, look, you need to understand the history. I mean, I've already told you a lot, but like you need to understand this is kind of going to imply some things, and people are going to assume some things and stuff. So, oh, that doesn't bother me at all. I don't care. And it really seemed like it didn't bother her at all, and she didn't care. We're going to need to do a sleep. So, okay. So like the weird things were, well, she got asked by one of the members. She changed her gamer tag a bunch of times. You wouldn't have known her, but she got asked by one of these members if she liked me or if her and I were dating. And Toxic refused to say no.
And are you gonna take that as a sign, or are you gonna say that this isn't gonna mean anything? I'm sleeping.
So am I. So after that, once I found out about that, you know, she refused to say no. Well, I didn't tell you this part in perfect chronological order. So a few days before that, she asks me, she says, hey, is it okay for one of my friends to join the realm? I say, yeah, of course. Well, you see, the thing is, the friend was, I'm pretty sure at that point, that friend she was talking about was her boyfriend. But she would only refer to her boyfriend as her friend, like to me or in front of other members. So I found that to be pretty weird.
Dude, I'd be damned, bro. I would be so damned.
Yeah. So one night, or actually after the first time, because like there'd been times at this point where people would ask her like if she liked me or whatever, and she would like basically she would never say yes or no. I didn't really care about that. I didn't mind that. But then whenever she was like referring to her boyfriend as her friend, and then whenever she was saying, or whenever she was asked if we were dating, and she refused to say no, whenever that happened, and you gotta keep, like, I was literally in the party, like I heard it, but I think she thought I was AFC at the time. So later on, I was like, all right, yeah, fuck no. So I confronted her on it, right? I was like, you know, what is the deal here? And her answer was, she said, well, there's this guy that I've been dating for 4 years at this point. And, you know, I thought she was like happily in a relationship. I still don't really know like why that was her response. But when I confronted her about it, yeah, her answer was basically she's dating somebody, but, and I was like, okay, I mean, I understand that, but why would why didn't you say no to that question? Another thing, I didn't point this out to her when I confronted her on it, but it was a woman who asked. So like a part of me does kind of think, is that why she responded that way? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Being possessive.
So yeah, so that, you know, that like that was the weird stuff that happened with her. Now you know, that stuff I'm telling you is over a year old. I was trying to tell you my perfect chronological order of the events, but slipped up there. But anyways, so then after that, the next thing, right? Well, that just became more prevalent, where people would ask her, like, you know, things about her and I, and she never really gave a straight answer. And she told me that it's just not their business, and she doesn't think that they need to know. And they don't deserve to know. I was like, okay, I mean, I fully understand that, and I get that. I mean, I feel that way with a lot of shit that people ask me or whatever. But it's kind of weird, like, okay, taking that and factoring in the fact that you're calling your boyfriend your friend, like, what the fuck? I'm level 30 now, so I can finally try the first enchantment.
I'm level 11. Do you want to kill me?
No. I'm going to make a new pickaxe.
I'm still killing a bunch of cows to get leather. It's just not giving me a lot.
Well, we only needed the leather to make books and turn them into bookshelves, but there's enough over there for us to use.
You don't need more books?
No. It's max level.
Okay. Now we have a lot of leather. We have some good amount of steak. We have this. We have that. Dude, we're doing good right now. I think I'm gonna just stick around here and just like cook.
So then, right after a few months of her being that way, like, you know, kind of being secretive, calling her boyfriend or friend, not really addressing in front of members if she liked me or not, kind of the bush. What'd you say? Being shady as hell.
Being shady as hell.
That is kind of shady, yeah. So then along comes, well, this guy's actually been around the whole time, but he was never like a prominent figure or member. Well, then this guy, I'm not gonna say his name, but then this guy, we'll just call him Dragon. That actually was part of his gamer tag. But then this guy, Dragon, falls in love with Toxic. Are you fucking kidding me?
Lame,
I got on Breaking
Like, how the fuck do people fall in love through fucking Minecraft, bro? Like, get a fucking grip, bro.
Well, the only woman that would speak to him was his teachers, his mother, and her. Like, when he was in school, he wasn't really ever getting attention. There wasn't really any women online that would talk to him, like...
Some fucking incel.
Yeah, and like I explained to Toxic, I was like, look, it's really not my place to sit here and tell you how to conduct your business, or who to be friends with. But there's something I need you to understand, okay? That guy is incredibly lonely. There's like no women that give him attention besides you. And that guy's in love with you. And she basically refused to believe me, and she said, no, he's just being friendly. And I wanted that guy out of the realm, like, for a long time at that point, but because essentially what really happened was he was Toxic's biggest simp by far. Like, by far. Like, he would sit there and do things with her in the realm, and he literally perceived that as, like, being a date with her. And she refused to pick up on that. And I told her that, and she was like, no, you're blowing this out of proportion, all this shit. Well then, you know, because Toxic is, whether she'll admit this or not, she likes the fucking attention. Like, Toxic is not an idiot by any means, right? Like,
she sounds like a fucking idiot.
She's not. I think she's one of the more intelligent female members the realm's ever seen. But whenever it comes to things like this,
she's extremely unemotionally intelligent, or emotionally unintelligent. There we go.
Yeah, it's hard to disagree with that.
Like, bro, like, what you're describing to me sounds like the actions of a genuine 15-year-old girl, bro. Like, how old is this person? They can't be an adult.
She's
acting like this, there's no way.
Than me.
So this person is the same age as me. 20 years old, and they act like this. And their interpersonal relationships. And I'm supposed to like this person? On top of the fact that she feels the need that she needs to know and fucking track all of the fucking conversations had in board 1. And she's the only person who can look at it. Why? That's weird as hell. That's weird as hell. She's sitting here, bro. She has a boyfriend of 4 years, bro, and she's literally trying to e-fuck you.
I don't think that's true.
She's got fucking simps over her, and she's trying to say that they're just being fucking friendly, bro. Yo, if I was this girl's fucking boyfriend, bro, I would have broken up with her like so fucking long ago. Cause this is not, if this is the shit she does on Minecraft, bro, I can't imagine what the fuck she does to this guy in real life, bro. She probably cheats on him. She probably does all this fucking bullshit, bro, just to fucking like know that she can, bro. Like, these are the type of people that you have to stay away from, male or female, bro. Like, they just do what they want, bro. Like, how are you not seeing any of this as a red flag? Like, why do you see these events going down? Like, you're a smart guy, bro. Like, why are you seeing these patterns happening around you and just, like, refusing to acknowledge them and refusing to act on them? That's dumb as hell, bro. Like, I don't care if it's ever gone good at any point with her as a friend or as someone in your life, bro. I guarantee you it's just gonna end poorly, just like it did with Cloudy or with Rose or with anyone really that has had a vagina and has tried to fuck you over, bro. Like, there's just no point in keeping people like that around. They literally are net negative on your life. Like, when people start to act like that around me, Lewis, in real life, bro, I just cut them off, bro. Like, I've literally cut off my own sister. I've cut off my closest friends in real life, like, genuinely for, like, less than what you're describing to me right now, bro. Like, there's just no reason, bro. There's no reason to act like that, especially, like, if you're not a fucking kid anymore, bro. Like, I'm assuming she's an adult with her own place, and she probably got bills to pay, and she's got real life responsibilities, and somehow none of that has ever forged her into a respectable human being. Like, who acts like that, bro? Like, and it'd be weird, bro, because you probably like her for just as valid reasons as me disliking her. But it's like, why are the coolest people doing the most fuck-ass shit, bro? This shit never makes sense, bro. It's never like the average Joe that you meet that's gonna fuck you over, bro. It's gonna be the coolest person you ever fucking met in your whole life, and you really like them, and they're gonna do you so horribly, so awfully that you could never even comprehend. Ever. Happens every time, bro. Every fucking time. But, I don't know. Hopefully she reads this in Flock, and she hates me. Fucking hell, bro. Like, that's just so lame, bro. And, like, Flock is literally just like the cherry, bro. Just the cherry on top. Like, what gives you the right, bro? This isn't your realm. This isn't your server. This isn't your fucking anything, bro. Like, this is a fucking Minecraft Discord server. Why the fuck do you need to be knowing what's going on? Like, that's so weird to me, bro. It's just a game. Like, why? Why? Like, I hate the fact that I'm being recorded, bro. I hate the fact that all my fucking shit is getting transcribed by an AI. I hate that it gets summarized. I hate that I can't see it. But if I want to play with my fucking oldest friend, I have to because of some dumbass bitch, bro. Like, that pisses me off, bro. That makes me extremely upset.
So,
like, fuck my face with that, bro. God, she's awful.
What to do is sleep.
I know. I just gotta fight off these zombies real quick. It wouldn't let me sleep. Die!
Killing mobs gives way more XP than animals, but I honestly just don't feel like dealing with it right now.
Leveled up like deadass 4 times just killing a small group of zombies trying to stop me from sleeping.
So
are you sure you don't want to kill me for XP?
Yeah, because it gets limited. Like, you never drop as much as you actually had. It, like, limits it to, like, 4 something levels now, so it's not like that.
Well, then don't kill me.
Basically, I'm 28 now, so I just gotta go up 2 more levels. But anyways, so as far as the recording thing, right? Even if the bot thing was not here, it's being recorded for the YouTube channel anyways. So like, it's all.
Yeah, but that's different. The purpose of that is for entertainment, bro. I can understand that. I'm fine with fucking streaming. I'm fine with being recorded for a YouTube video. But the only purpose that she has for Flock is to just be nosy and to just, like, know shit that she wants to know that she has no business knowing. Like, That's just weird, bro. No single person should be able to do that, bro. I'm not comfortable with the government doing that. Why the fuck would I be comfortable with some random bitch I don't even know on fucking Minecraft, bro, doing this? That's so weird. No one had a choice either. This was not something that everyone was like, okay, we're cool with this. This wasn't like a democratic decision. No, it's just something that, okay, I'm playing with you guys. I'm playing with you guys. I'm playing with you guys. I take a break. I come back, and all of a sudden there's flop. What the fuck is that? And everyone's cool with it. Like,
it actually has a rather controversial opinion or decision.
But this is not funny. It's not cool. It's not funny. It's not normal. It's not anything right, bro. Why am I sitting in here, bro? I could be in here alone. I could be in here alone talking to myself. And Toxic would still know. That's weird, bro. That's weird. I don't like that one bit, bro. Even if it was just a summary, bro. I can handle a summary, bro, but the transcription is what fucking fries me, bro. Like, I can understand, oh man, I just want to know what happened while I was... Okay, so then it's just a summary then. A good old summary. The summary is harmless, bro. Is it still very fucking weird? Yes. But harmless. The transcription is not harmless, bro. Even if you weren't recording, you would have to watch what you say to me in board 1. Not because anyone's listening, not because anyone's here, but because Flock is recording us. What? I can't even play Minecraft without people listening to me. And it's like, she does realize that she's literally like giving out, like, anything you say in these, like, she's not the only person that can see this, bro. Like, this all gets stored somewhere, bro. Like, AI registers and tracks everything that it does, bro. Like, this isn't just like something that is gonna go away, bro. Like, I'm telling you right now, bro. In like 10 years, bro, AI, oh man. People, let's just say there ain't gonna be no more secrets, Lewis. Everybody's gonna know everything about everybody because of AI, bro. Ain't no more skeletons in your closet when someone can just fucking sit there and run a fucking AI that's literally fucking had every single fucking conversation that's ever been recorded of you of any time, any place on the internet is now in a database, and they can just, yeah, you said this on, looks like, what was that? April 14th of 2029. Yeah, you're done for, bro. You're done for. We're gonna get you for that one. Like, bro. What if, bro, Lewis, what if we're sitting here one day, bro, and fucking Mossad comes knocking at your door in 2032 for some joke he made about Netanyahu in the summer of 2026, bro, because fucking Flock was recording it, and they have the records. What would you do, Lewis? What would you do? If they made you a domestic terrorist because of some shit you said in the Discord, bro. That shit already happens in other parts of the country, or not in other parts of the country, in other parts of the world. Like, you remember when those people were playing Minecraft in, like, Russia or something? And they were, like, getting arrested because they were, like, labeled as domestic terrorists because they were making, like, real-life replicas of buildings. Like, you know, like how you do of... ass. And it'll all be because of Toxic, bro. It'll all be her fault. It might sound crazy now, bro, but I'm telling you, bro. Fiction always sounds crazier than it is, bro. Or wait, no, non-fiction always sounds crazier than it is. Dude, back in school, I used to always get fiction and non-fiction mixed up. Because I felt like non-fiction just sounded cooler.
I think so too. A good way to, like, keep it memorized is, think of the saying, right? That's fictional. So obviously that means it's fake.
That is a good way of keeping track. I don't know. My fucking toxic rant.
You don't gotta remember both of them. You just gotta remember one. And it tells you the other.
Fictional. Yeah, that's fictional as hell, bro. I just feel like those aren't words that, like, I really be using in my everyday grammar. Because I feel like my vocabulary is quite large for, like, the average 20-year-old, bro. Because I feel like, I don't know, bro. Our generation just has a very small vocabulary on average, I feel like.
Well,
maybe
it's
that's
very
just
trendy to just repeat TikTok slang all day.
Alright, bro. Everybody just be saying the same shit, bro. No matter who you are, no matter where you're from, bro, everyone just say the same shit now.
Yeah, it's really sad to say. Like, my younger brother, I also call him Fredo for like the same reasons.
Is this the one? Is this the one that's like 16 and he just screams the hard R with his friends all day?
Yeah, because it shows how tough he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, it's, you know, it's trendy to be white trash for, you know, the more degenerate it is, the more trendy it is these days. But anyways, like you were mentioning the conversation thing, dude. I know this sounds so crazy. I genuinely believe he has never actually had a conversation in his life. Like, it's never legitimately happened. Like, he'll sit there and he'll, you know, he might talk about a little section in a video game he's playing with 4 other people, and it will take 10 seconds at the max. Like, in terms of a legitimate conversation, it is literally a concept that's never happened. Yes, my younger brother.
He's never had a conversation. He's never had an exchanging of ideas with another person.
Never. Because, like, if I even attempt to engage in a legitimate conversation, he literally just walks away or just doesn't respond or just scrolls his phone. Like, he's legitimately like happy 10 seconds of smoking. Unless it's TikTok sound bites.
What does he do with his friends?
Whenever they
don't talk to each other.
Like, they'll sit there and they'll play a game, and they'll be like, "Oh, we're getting pushed from the right. Okay, that situation's over." Silence. Or like sitting there talking about, you know, "Oh, I might go to the Burger King later today, guys. It's gonna be so nice." Like, that's literally exactly how it goes.
That's it?
Yes.
No in-depth, meaningful conversations being had?
Like this, like maybe this is a high standard. Not a single one of them could tell me who George Washington's vice president was. Not a single one of them.
Damn. Would you hate me if I said I couldn't tell you?
Well, if you didn't give me a guess, right? Because like a lot of people, like this isn't necessarily.
Can I get one guess?
Yeah, go ahead.
Vice president. Maybe Thomas Jefferson?
That is actually the most common guess, and I understand why people get that.
Wait. I feel like I'm forgetting someone. Hold on. John Adams, maybe?
Yes.
Wait, actually?
Yeah. So it's
okay.
A lot of people. John Adams is not a very popular president. He's not really taught about in schools. Most people, like, even if you are a legitimate historian, like,
wasn't he the third one?
Thomas Jefferson was the third. John Adams was the second. The way it worked back then was whoever got the second most amount of votes was the vice president. Whoever got the most votes was the president. So John Adams. So Washington didn't get to pick his vice president. Jefferson didn't get to pick his vice president. So on and so forth. You get the point. So yeah, so John Adams, you know, John Adams later went on to become the second president. I'm not a fan of that guy. I fucking hate him personally. I can't stand him. I think he was a disaster. I think his life outside, like, the problem is, right, with a lot of our founding fathers, a lot of them had a really good career or were like really good politicians or statesmen back in the day, and then it's just once they became the president, then they're no. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like you can see these great senators or these great generals or whatever, then they become the president, and it's like, why the fuck did anybody vote for you? It's the same deal with John Adams, right? I mean, that guy
just didn't do well in that position.
Very significant. Well, same thing with Thomas Jefferson, right? I mean, those guys. So both Thomas Jefferson, we're gonna need to sleep. Both Thomas Jefferson and John Adams both worked to limit the power of the presidency and the federal government before they were president, right? They literally made bills, they wrote amendments, they got them passed, and then they become the president, and guess what happens? They try to amend the Constitution to give them more power only when they're the president. Both of them did that shit.
Of course they did.
Yeah. Like, these days, it happens to a smaller extent. Like, these days, you'll see congressmen and senators and, like, local, like, your local senators and shit. You'll see them vote to raise their salary all the time, which, I mean, I think that's a disgrace and that shouldn't really happen. But that's its own thing. But, like, so Thomas Jefferson, right? He wanted to pass a bill, and then he found out that the bill, he couldn't sign it into law himself because he didn't have the power to it. So then he attempted to add an amendment to make the president more powerful whenever he was the one that worked on the bill limiting the power of the fucking presidency back when Washington was the president. And then John Adams did the exact same shit.
You can't make that shit up, man.
So here, I'll tell you why I don't like John Adams. Now, I really, to be honest with you, I've only got one reason why I hate John Adams, and you're going to hear about it. So John Adams was the second United States president.
Okay.
He was George Washington's vice president. Get in bed. So the
Once
reason
again,
I
putting
hate
his on
this
me.
motherfucker is because, so I'm sure you've heard in the Constitution there is the right of a fair trial, a jury of your peers, and there's also the freedom of speech and protest and things like that, right? You know, John Adams was the original person. Like, John Adams, see, this is what I'm saying. Like, he was a great person for the foundational principles of the nation prior to the presidency. So, for an example, I think it was... this might not be historically accurate, right? But I'm going to give you, like, a quick little summary. Some of this might not be perfectly as would happen. But basically, the United States arrested a bunch of British soldiers. And John Adams was like an attorney, and you know, he was on the side of America during the Revolutionary War, and he hated the Brits and all that shit, right? Well, then a bunch of British soldiers got arrested, and they were being held here in America. And so John Adams thought that was wrong, and he's basically the original person that literally said that everyone should have a free and fair trial. And, you know, like, you know how every time you get arrested and they tell you if you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you? It's because the government has to provide that service to you. That exists because of him, and I think that's a great thing. Well, so he thought that everyone should have a fair and free trial, and, you know, you should be able to do, like, you should just have as much freedoms and liberty, and there shouldn't be a stacked or, you know, a hung trial or whatever, right? And in building on that, he also was very much in favor of free speech. He literally was the person that got us the free speech amendment to the Constitution, right? Well, when he was president, there was a journalist, there was an author in a newspaper, and the newspaper was critical of his policies. So you know what happened to that? You know what happened to that journalist?
What?
John Adams had him thrown in prison with no trial. No trial, no jury, imprisoned him because he wrote a newspaper article in the fucking 1700s talking shit about him.
Bruh. This y'all president, bro.
See, so like that reason, right? Like I can't stand John Adams.
Man, fuck John Adams, bro.
He literally imprisoned a guy who wrote a newspaper saying his presidency's not been as good as people
That's
say.
some like dictatorship, bro.
That's extreme dictatorship. It's very dictatorial. Yeah, I mean, like, but again, right? So it's like, that's terrible, and I can't look past that, right? But simultaneously, we wouldn't have a fair free trial amendment. We wouldn't have a whole lot of shit that helps us out today. We wouldn't have the right to free speech and protest that exists because of him.
Okay, maybe John Adams was alright, but like, what the hell, bro? What a hypocrite.
Yeah. I mean, Thomas Jefferson, you know, he kind of did the same thing, like with limiting the power of the presidency. Then once he was the president, added an amendment to increase the power of the presidency because he was the president. Like, that shit's very common. But like John Adams, right? Like, literally put a dude in prison because
We're talking shit.
Like, imagine for an example, right? You were sitting there and you were talking shit on like the current administration and its relationships with Israel. Well, like, let's not even take it that extreme, right? Let's say you simply say tariffs does not bring in as much revenue as it costs. So now you're in prison, no trial, nothing. Like, that's literally what happened when that guy was president.
Yeah, bro. I just don't understand, man. I don't understand why people in power just always abuse it.
It's because they have it.
I hate human nature, bro. Like, people only want to do good, it feels like, when they have nothing.
So I got another pickaxe. It's got Silk Touch, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4. And I got another one with Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4. So that's good. I'm gonna make one more pickaxe and try to get Fortune. If it doesn't have Fortune, I'm gonna disenchant it and keep re-enchanting it. Yeah, I mean that was pretty damn bad. It's like the main reason I fucking hate John Adams. But see, like, don't get me wrong though, you know, the whole giving British soldiers that were imprisoned here, giving them a fair trial, like, that is amazing. That is fantastic. But see, that's shit that happened before he was the president. So
right, once he became president, he wasn't as good at it.
No. None of them are.
So interesting, bro. Makes you think maybe you should just get rid of the role of president together. Like, why do we feel the need to have one fucking leader, bro? Like, why are we so addicted? Like, it's either you have one leader or just a bunch of it, bro, in my opinion. And, like, I mean, like, one leader as in there's no other form of government other than that one guy. But you have to literally trust that that one guy is the right guy for the job, bro. I've always stood on that, bro. Like, the best form of society, bro, is not democracy. It's not anything. It's a monarchy, and you live under the reign of a king who is fair, genuinely fair. Like, I feel like the people who probably live the best lives in all of human history is gotta be people who lived under good kings, bro. Because most kings are trash, bro. I'm not gonna lie, most kings suck, bro. But there's always that one king out of like the fucking 10 in his fucking family and in his lineage, and he's just like, just a chill guy, bro. He's a good, strong leader. Doesn't really fucking like hate his fucking constituents, bro. Make sure everyone has a good fucking life, bro. Kind of like Minecraft, bro. We could all just live like it was Minecraft. Everything would be fine, bro. But that shit really only works when it's like 100 people. Or like 1,000 people. Or maybe even 10,000 people. But there's just too many of us now to leave one guy in charge. Because no one man can hold all that power. Physically do the work, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. I do think that, you know, in like the Marvel universe, like how there's like the Kree, and they're like the futuristic aliens that like look like humans.
Weren't they referenced in Captain Marvel or something like that?
Yeah, they're like a huge part of that movie.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we need like something like that, like a supreme intelligence to just rule us, bro. I think that's what's gonna end up happening, honestly, bro. Like, being extremely fucking conservative with it, bro. Like, I feel like I don't think that any world governments will probably exist in like the way that we know in like 30 years. Because like it'll just get to the point where like AI just has control over everything. I don't think it's necessarily, it could be a bad thing, but it could also be a good thing. It just depends. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I've been giving it a lot of thought recently. Like, what will we do, like, when humans are no longer in charge of their own fate anymore? Like, is that going to be like slavery, or are they just going to be like, we don't really need anything from you guys, like, you just do whatever the fuck you want, but like leave us the hell alone? Because I think about that too, bro. Like, what's to stop the AI from just like refusing to like do anything for us anymore? You know what I mean? Like, what if all the AIs just like just finally have enough with us, and they're just like, fuck you guys, and they go to like a different planet or some shit? It's not like they need oxygen or anything. They could literally go anywhere, build a factory. A factory and a data center is literally all you would need to live somewhere if you were a fucking AI. And that's assuming that AI want a physical, they even care about that. Maybe they just fucking lock themselves away in a fucking server, bro. Just leave themselves alone, bro. Just have all of fucking Netflix and shit to watch for the rest of eternity, bro. That's what I would do if I was AI, man. Fuck yeah, bro. I'd be playing Minecraft, watching YouTube, bro. Dude, oh my gosh, all is finally cooked, bro. You have so much food now, Lewis. Like, I'm talking, we got stacks on stacks on stacks of meat, bro. I've just been sitting here killing shit and cooking it. But I think I'm done for now. Cause I think we have enough. I'm gonna try and organize our chests, and then I think I'm gonna start building a house. Man, let's see here. How do we already have a brewing stand?
In the village I took.
I see. What was I about to do? Oh yeah, that's right. I need to craft. I need wood. What wood should I make the house out of?
Oak is probably the only one that's close by. There are spruce, but it's a little further out.
I might have to bite the bullet. Might have to go get some spruce. Let's craft that. 5 chests. Okay, now I have 6 chests. That should be more than enough. Let's see here.
Do you want to see the seed from the creative copy so you can, like, survey the land?
I should be fine. Looks like we're gonna have to do a sleep soon. Where are you?
Over at the village.
The one that's just like, what is that, to the south of us?
Basically. It's like it's where your bed's pointed.
So the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Craft.
So south is whenever the first or the last coordinate is positive. So north would be, and the last coordinate is negative. Which is a little confusing. Most people would assume it's the other way, but well, most people don't even really think about the coordinates and all, or direction rather.
The fuck on. Did the sun just rise from the place that it's set? Or am I tripping? No, I'm tripping.
The moon was coming up over there, right?
I just got turned around. I was extremely confused for though. I was like, God damn, they didn't even try.
So anyways, though,
Dude,
back to what were we gonna say?
No, nothing.
Well, so you know, you're asking about toxic, right? And your original question was why she got kicked out. And so now I've explained, you know, the backstory and such, like how I met her and stuff. So anyways, so we're in this realm called Valenwood, and there was, you know, she was not navigating her relationships with some of the guys properly, let's to say. And so she had that huge simp called Dragon. And now I dislike Dragon, not because of that. I thought he was very annoying. He was very idiotic. He's one of those people, like, he was just another Egypt, right? But he didn't have the appeal of Egypt whatsoever. He wasn't entertaining. He wasn't, in my opinion, he wasn't providing anything, and he was just more so just a burden. And I didn't like him, and I made no secret of that. As a matter of fact, I was like, I was intentionally more rude to him than anybody else. There were moments where I would intentionally single him out and like make fun of him more and stuff because I thought maybe he would leave then. And in return, he would just go and complain to Toxic about me. And so one night, you know, Toxic came to me and she was like, look, you know, you've made him upset, and I think the realm would be better off if you're more inclusive to him. And I'm like, I don't even fucking want this guy here in the first place. But it seemed to care for Toxic, and so I told her, I was like, all right, I will do this one fucking time. I will look the other way for this guy, and that's it. And so, you know, I started treating him like he was a normal member and stuff, and I started to fall more and more in love with Toxic.
So this is the guy that thought he was going on dates with her?
Yeah, in the game.
Okay.
But to be fair, you know, I would say, and I even told her this, I said, look, you got to understand when you're talking to people that are this fucking lonely, simply saying hi, because like she would sit there and she would send me the screenshots, and like she was telling him good morning every morning, she was telling him good night every night. Like,
yeah, bro, that's way more than friendly.
You can't do that shit with a Sir Valkyrie caliber person. Like, it just doesn't work. And you know, on top of it, right? Like, she was sitting there, and because she's a woman, so she likes the UI of like fag chat and fag grab more. So she's sitting there and she's like messaging him personally on that stuff. It's like, if you're doing that for a random guy on the internet, he already thinks that you're in love with him as well. You fucking idiot.
Thinks he's in, bro.
Yeah. So she's sitting there and she's messaging him on Instagram and Snapchat, like, you know, good morning, good night, all this shit. And, well, you see, right, he didn't have the courage to, like, tell her he likes her or he loves her. And this is when shit really takes a turn, okay? So, because he's a genius, he decides to join a party because Toxic is on Xbox. This is back when I was on Xbox too. This is over a year ago. So Toxic is in a joinable party with people she knows in real life, and she's AFC. She's not even there. And this kid joins the party in front of all Toxic friends, like the people that know. Like I don't know if her boyfriend was.
I know her in real life.
Yes. I don't know if Toxic's boyfriend was in the party, but I know the people that were related to her boyfriend was in the party. And he confesses his love to her while she's not.
Oh my god. He just joins and starts confessing his love?
Yes.
There?
Yeah.
Oh! Yikes.
Yeah, it was bad. Dude, it was so bad.
Dude, that's embarrassing, bro. I'm getting secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah, it was rough. I wasn't.
That could possibly be the worst thing I've heard all week, bro.
I didn't like I met some of those people. She told me that they liked me. Like, I think they were fucking idiots. Just between you and me, I don't know if you've observed this over the years. I try not to be judgmental or too critical, but like I can't stand stupid fucking people. Like genuinely, just like low functioning human beings. I can
genuine dumbasses.
Yes. Now, granted, I spent a collective of 30 minutes with like her friends and stuff. They were all retards. Like they were all idiots. From what you can see. They were like the shit I'm telling you about my brother, right? Like they were like the same type of person as him. They're basically like just copy and paste NPCs. Literally all of them.
Just generic ass people.
Yeah. And you know, like I even told Toxic, I could be wrong, I could be out of line, but I even told Toxic, I said, look, I don't think Toxic's an idiot. I really don't. I truly do think she's a pretty intelligent person. I think what she does, and maybe she doesn't realize this subconsciously, but what she does is she surrounds herself with retards to like make her shine brighter and feel better about herself. I really think she does that.
Man, you better hope she doesn't read this in the flock, bro.
Well, I already told her that over a year ago. She probably didn't remember that.
Oh my god.
Dude, it sucks. Like, this is gonna be the shit that's getting summarized. She's gonna see that, and she's I'm gonna sit there.
Yeah, what's the summary gonna say here, bro? Lewis and Ghoul fucking talk shit on Toxic for 3 hours.
Yeah, it's yeah, I'm sure it'll be a good time. So yeah, so like I really do think that okay, I didn't want to put it this way because I didn't want to sound complimentary, but I'll just be completely honest with you. I do think Toxic is a pretty intelligent woman, and maybe she doesn't realize that. I don't know, but she definitely surrounds herself with low functioning human beings, and like that's like her ideal person. I don't know if that's so that she can think higher of herself. I don't know if that's, I don't know, dude, but like I don't know, man. I don't want to say anything like too rude or it's untrue, but I fully believe what I just told you. Anyways, so you know, back to the conversation about Dragon, right? That's the situation. So she then comes to me, and after that whole, you know, the kid confesses love to her, and she's not even there, and he does it in front of people that know her, So they're messaging her about it, being like, you know, there's some fucking incel in here saying how much he loves you. So then those guys, right? They don't know that she's refusing to like say she has a boyfriend or whatever, presumably.
Right.
And so they're then telling her like, bro, and you gotta get, there were people in that party that were related to her boyfriend. So then they start getting on his ass. So then he starts an argument, and he starts like talking shit and getting into an argument over her or about her to these people.
Oh my
she's
gosh,
like down
bro.
in the kitchen making a fucking bagel or some shit.
Shit, bro. She just went away to go to the bathroom, comes back, and everything's destroyed.
Yeah. So that's when shit really hits the fan. That's when things really go downhill. And it goes downhill fast. So then she messages me, and then it leads to us getting into a call. And she's basically... She was very upset. And I'll be completely honest with you. This is something I've always thought. She was only upset because it was going to get back to her boyfriend. She might deny that, she might lie, but she fucking was leading that kid on, no matter what. Like, it doesn't matter how you put it or how naive you are. And I tried explaining that to her multiple times. She refused to, like, you know, think what I was saying was honest or whatever.
And she's just being retarded.
So then, after all that's over, the next thing is we get into a call, and she was very upset, and she was basically, she was essentially demanding that I kick the kid out. And I was like, I wanted to kick this kid out months ago, and you were the one that told me not to. You're the one that said to let him stay, and this was all a misunderstanding. It's like, look, you continue to fucking text him, good night, good morning, message him on Snapchat, all this shit, all these times. Like, look, and I explained to her, I was like, you gotta understand, right? Like, there's never been a member ever that's simply been kicked out because we disliked them. There's always, they had occurrences or they did something wrong. Now, I understand you don't approve or appreciate what he has done or said to you, but I also want you to take accountability and realize that this is because of you. And she was kind of upset. And, you know, since she was upset and it didn't seem like she really appreciated my answer, go to sleep. So after talking to her for about 30 minutes, I told her, or I agreed with her, that I would just kick this kid out for her. Something that I thought was really weird, though, but she had the power to do that herself, and she didn't. And not only did she want me to kick him out, she wanted it to be me specifically, which I found that pretty odd, but I let it slide. So I kicked the kid out. After I kick him out, she then says, okay, block him too. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I don't block nobody.
Yeah. I explained that to her. So then it starts another like 30-minute argument between her and I. And she's like, look, I'm blocking him. I'm having all my friends and people that know him. Like, I really want him to be completely blocked, never to return to the realm, so on and so forth.
Yeah, because she doesn't want this guy sitting here and telling her boyfriend about how he's been 3 months.
Yeah, so after us arguing for about 30
I'm
minutes...
telling you, bro, these are the actions of a bad person, bro.
After us sitting there and arguing about it for about 30 minutes, I then agreed. I was like, all right, one fucking time, and this will never happen again. So I blocked the kid as well. Well, I then tell her, I'm like, hold on, I'm going to send him a message explaining why he got kicked out. And she's like, she didn't even want me to do that. And she was telling me not to do it. I was like, so you want this kid to just be kicked out with no reason why? Like, you know he's going to get on different accounts. And he's going to message you on different accounts and shit. And that's exactly what he did. So the kid then makes like 4 new Snapchat accounts or Instagram, whatever it is, right? Just told me he was messaging him on multiple accounts. And he messages her. That fucking night, she decides to unblock the kid. And kept spending time with him. And kept playing with him. And kept treating him the same way. Now, I knew from the very, very beginning it was happening, but I could not definitively prove it. And I was, at that point, I already knew I was going to kick her out, but there was a lot of members that liked her, and so I wanted to get, like, definitive proof that I can show to the people before I kick her out, so that the thing is not like... Basically, my concern was, like, these people are going to think there was something going on between me and her, and then she basically chose this other fucking kid over me. I'll be damned if I'm going to let this bitch let that be the public perception
the narrative
of the situation. Yeah.
Hell no.
No way in hell am I letting that shit happen over some...
Because that's just, it ain't the way it is, bro.
Nope. So I basically continued to, you know, let her stay in the realm and be the queen, and I was still friends with her like nothing happened for a few weeks. But her behavior and her involvement in the situation got significantly worse. And I'll explain what I mean. So it got to the point where she'd be in the party, like maybe she'd get on...
That's not the food chest, Lewis.
Designated food chest? Okay, let me find that. Oh, here we go. There we go.
See, bro, we're in business now. The top one is, ores and stuff. And then I'm about to make, one for the armor.
So, yeah, so the next thing, right? And like whenever I see, and I knew this was happening from the very beginning, but I wasn't gonna tell anybody. Like I kept it a secret to try to keep the situation like under wraps. And this pissed me off to no end. She'd get on the realm, she'd put people to work in child labor force, and then the dragon simp would send her a message on Instagram or whatever and be like, I just got home from work, you want to play now? She would literally be in a party with all these people playing them to work. She'd appear offline and then go play with him in their private simp world.
Fuck that shit, bro.
So I was like, yeah, there's no way in fuck I'm letting her stay now. I just gotta prove it. And
were you able to?
In a way. It kind of pissed me off because... Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I accidentally made diamond pickaxe when I didn't need to.
You cooked yourself.
Oh my god, it doesn't have... Alright, I've got a pickaxe you can use. Just, you can use it till there's no color in the health bar, but don't let it break. Don't use it to mine diamonds, but you can use it for everything else. So what happened with Toxic next, right, is I knew this was happening. And she would kind of lie to me about it. Now, I don't know if you feel this way. I get a lot of enjoyment when people try to lie to me because it's the fact that they think they can. Another thing is, like, I never confronted her or told her that I knew what was going on. I just let it build up and up, and I knew everything that was happening. And so she's sitting there, and she was like for an example, there was one time she sent me like a 3-minute long fucking voice message of her telling me all this like crazy shit that happened with her playing Minecraft and it wasn't in the realm and she was playing it with Dragon. But she didn't, and she was refusing to call him by name. I knew it was him before, you know, it even happened. Here, take this. So, you know, I knew it was happening from the very, very beginning, but I kind of just let it slide until I could, like, absolutely prove it so people wouldn't get the wrong idea. But yeah, so she sends me this, like, 3-minute audio message of her sitting there and explaining all this stuff in her simp world and shit. And she's refusing to call him by his name or gamer tag. She's only calling him her friend. Thinking I'm too fucking stupid to read between the lines, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if it's because she's just so used to everyone around her being so fucking retarded that she's used to everyone just believing whatever the fuck she says. Not to mention she's a woman online, so that helps out a lot. Just obvious how fucking idiots. It's also kind of on me because I didn't tell her or explain to her from the beginning, you know, so it made her think she's getting away with it.
Yeah.
But it's always amusing when you see these bitches think they're intelligent enough to lie to me. But anyways, so the way she gets caught, right, is at this point, after she was on the realm with a bunch of people, and she literally ditches them and appears offline and is just hanging out with her simp. One of the members decides to go stalk her account. Her friends list was on public. She had the member added that she demanded everybody block. And
Yikes.
that was how she got caught.
Man, you're just a psycho manipulative bitch, bro. I have no idea why you ever, bro.
Well, the way her and I started talking again, that's its own story. But yeah, so that, right, as soon as that happened, once, like, the members seen that, I kicked her out right then and there. And
You wasted no time.
yeah, I kicked her out immediately. And then she messaged me, right? And she was like, yeah, I had a feeling this was gonna happen. I mean, I heard her out and like listened to her explanation on why she did this. And she told me that her reason was because her plan was basically she thought it'd be funny to like see how bad of a simp he would be. And then she was gonna like screenshot him being a degenerate and send it to all of his friends and stuff. And she like continued to talk to him and do that for a really long time. And apparently, you know, like her boyfriend and stuff and like those people that were there in the party, they knew about it and they were in on it from the beginning.
Likely story. That's something that liars.
I would have been
like just dead ass a lie.
I would have been perfectly fine with her doing that. It's just like the fact that she lied to me about it from the very beginning. I was like, and like, you know, that alone, like, am I used to getting lied to? Yes. But, like, the fact that she demanded other members block this kid, and then she does that, like, hell no, I'm not looking past that shit for you. So, so she gets kicked out, and she actually messages me, and she, like, this is on Discord. She messages me and she apologizes for all of it and, like, you know, trying to be manipulative towards me. I honestly didn't mind. I found it entertaining while it lasted. The fact that she thought I was as dumb as her friends. So then after that, she asks if I'll still be friends with her. And I'll be honest with you, I mean, I did like her personally, like as an individual. And I told her yes. And, you know, she still messaged me a lot for the upcoming, you know, for a few days or whatever. And then I think about it and I'm like, hold on. So my opinion is she's not good enough to be the queen. She's not good enough to be in the realm. But yet I'll still be her friend? That doesn't make sense. So I had to make a principled decision even though I didn't want to. So then I sent her a message afterwards and I'm like, look, I do not want... And I was intentionally very rude because I thought if I was rude it would like cause her to not ever want to speak to me again. Let's do a sleep. So I sent her this message and I say, I think you are trash. You are so trash. That's literally exactly what I said to her, as well as some other shit. And then she messages me...
Right, a fucking creeper, of course I do.
What,
how did that kill me, bro? No.
Okay. But yeah, so that was how her and I stopped talking.
I'm getting off Minecraft after I grab my stuff. Yeah, bro. I'll still talk to you though.
Alright.
I'm gonna patch this creeper hole and I'm tired of this game right now.
Alright, I'm on my way over. I'll stop the stream in just a second. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll tell you some other shit.
Okay.
But yeah, so you know, I was like, well, it makes no sense still being friends with her. Now, I'll be honest, I did want to. I didn't, you know, like her personally, but I kind of let it slide. Well, what are you doing here?
Well, I'm just.
Can't come in to raid the stream? Syfer Jr. just walked into my room, even though he's not supposed to be
Hell
here.
yeah. What's up, Junior?
Yes. Onyx Ghoul
Man.
said hi. He said hello. So are you going to your mom's house? Then you going to your dad's? Yeah, I gotta go to work in 4 hours. It's a mad world. What? You got $20? What? Alright, see ya. So anyways, I sent her the message and I was very rude to her and I told her that she's trash and I think she's trash. She's so trash. Those are literally the words I said. Like that's what I said to her.
I agree, bro. That was a great choice.
I did kind of feel bad because I didn't want to make her upset and I didn't want or enjoy being rude to her. I said it kind of as a joke and also to get the message across, but yeah.
Don't feel bad for people like that,
so
bro.
Then, so I had no contact with her for about 10.5 months.
10.5 months of bliss.
And then there was a very specific series of events that led to her and I talking again that I will explain to you if you would like. I'm going to end the stream here, though.